Some good news now. It was one of the first hospitality hubs built after the earthquakes, and a year on, Strangers Lane is still waiting for the CBD to return. But in the meantime, they're celebrating by giving to charity. Here's Chelsea Daniels.
Strangers Lane is gearing up for its first birthday this weekend, but they're not just making it all about themselves.
It's our first birthday that we opened up on August 8th last year, so we're planning a nice, fun, exciting weekend. We've got all the businesses we have our burger eating contest from the Lower Mount Diner. We've got bands, we've got DJs in both Strange & Co. and Orleans. We have a special menu in Orleans for a celebration. We're doing a special cocktail as well that we're donating all the proceeds from that cocktail to charity.
The proceeds will go to the Canterbury Earthquake Children's Trust, a charity that gives hardship and school scholarships to children who lost their parents in the Canterbury quakes.
We were looking at different charities. It was all the senior staff, and we said, what's something that's good that we don't really hear much about, as opposed to some of these other bigger charities, and we thought that was a good thing to go with.
The team will be serving up a specially formulated cocktail named Jerry's Bulldog, with all proceeds from the drink made on Saturday night going to the charity.
We're using Soda Jerry's rum and Bulldog because they're known for their tenacity, and that's just the tenacity of what Canterbury's had to go through from all this time in our first year thing. So it's a nice chocolatey coffee style drink, and it's fluffy and light, and hopefully we'll sell a lot of them to give the money to the charity.
The Strangers Lane team has seen a successful year, but it hasn't been without its challenges.
Same thing that everyone else has had to overcome. There's been traffic issues. There's been, the buildings coming up. I mean, right now you might be able to feel that little vibration from them driving in piles in the buildings behind us. So I mean, there's all these little things that really aren't, at the end of the day, from what we've had to go through to what we're going through now. They're good problems to have. So and that's just the way we've been looking at it. I mean, when the roads have been closed all around us, and basically the only way we could get here is walk down a small path that was lined with cones. That was bad, but at the same time, it wasn't that bad because people still found us, and it was good. And I'm like, oh, look at this nice place, and all this amid of all this rubble.
But all in all, Rick says they're in it for the long run.
It's one of those things where you always like a challenge, and being one of the first businesses into the central area is always going to be a challenge. I think we've overcome being kind of isolated. Now as more and more stuff gets put up around us, then it's becomes more of a central location for us, and it's bringing more people back to the city, which is always what we wanted to do.
He says they're hoping to establish themselves as a local joint to grab a drink or a bite to eat.
Our view on these things, we want to be like your neighborhood local, even though there's not really any housing around here at the moment.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet, but we will get there one day, I'm sure.
And with the new apartments being constructed nearby in the CBD's new eastern frame, Rick's dream just may well become a reality. The apartments will form most of the eastern frame anchor project, with Fletcher's recently being chosen by the government for their build. Their design has been criticised by some for being higher end and not affordable, but once tenanted, they are set to bring the first new accommodation hub back to the city centre. And this is something which local hospitality businesses will benefit from. But they'll have to wait a year or more before the new apartments are built. Chelsea Daniels, CTV News.